guys, how's it going? And welcome back. Kevy got an air gun. Actually, I got a lot of stuff coming in through a few different companies. Still waiting for a parcel that's like a week overdue. But last night I did go on the internet and I ordered a whack load of accessories and stuff that I wanted and some other goodies. But today, of course, we went into North Bay because we had to make a trip, and Canadian Tire is open to the public. Yes! And I saw this actually online, checked out a video or two on it, and thought, nah, we'll give it a shot, see what it's like, you know? And this was on sale for $49 at Canadian Tire, regular $59. So I figured, well, can't say no for 49 bucks. And of course, we got a bunch of ammo. So, anyways, we will have definitely crony video on this thing, shooting videos, probably next week or the week after, only because the weather kind of sucks right now. Being in Canada, of course, we got a bunch of snow that's actually still coming down. It was nice till the last couple days. But anyways, so once that all clears up and out of the way, and I should actually be good to go by next week anyways. I'm still waiting for the rest of my wrist to heal up from a procedure I went through at the hospital, and it's getting much better and stronger, but still going to take a little bit. But I can at least shoot a pistol because I'm left-handed, so at least it's my left that's good. But anyways, let's try and get into this box. So anyways, I've had Umarex guns before in the past, a few of them anyway, and they've pretty much treated me actually really well, like as far as durability went and all that jazz. And so I thought, well, this shouldn't be too bad. Now this does shoot BBs, and I need a better knife. And it's rated at 410 feet per second. Now, of course, we are going to crony that, and we're going to find out how realistic their rating is. But this is a shooter's kit, anyways. And so it comes with glasses, and you get a couple of bottles of CO2. I've got lots of CO2 here, but I did buy another case of CO2 today, and I've got more coming through as well. So I will not be shy on CO2 for a while, because I do have other guns to feed. You know, I gotta say, I do hate blister packs. They are a royal pain to get into. Wow, alright, there's our gun, finally. Pair of shooting glasses. Couple of bottles of CO2. Now, these have a little different tip. I do want to make a point out. The tip is slightly different on these than it is on Crossman, and a lot of us guys, for some reason, we use Crossman CO2 a lot. But either way, different CO2 manufacturers have some differences in their tips on their bottles. So you've got to be careful, because once you make an impression on the seal, not all seals will actually rebound back to normal again once you take the pressure off them. And so you could get a leak happen if you use a different brand all of a sudden that you normally don't. So it'd be a real good idea to pick a brand of CO2 that you like the best and use that. So because the QB78s, because I have one, doesn't care as far as bottles go, I'm actually going to use these two bottles on my QB78, and then I'll just use Crossman bottles in this thing, because they're easily and readily available for a common brand around here. So, what have we got here? We've got 410 FPS, we've got a 19 round mag, drop-free magazine apparently, so we just should be pushing the button. There we go. Metal mag, which is nice, so it's going to have a long life on it. I'm going to check into extra mags for this thing if the gun turns out to be pretty decent, and we'll see how that goes. So you do have, actually, yeah. Wonder if we can just push it straight in. Yep, we can just push it straight in. Now, getting into the back of this thing, we're going to consult the manual. Alright, let's find out how we get into the CO2 area on this thing. This is a new gun for me. CO2 compartment, that's just latched in behind there. Loading your CO2. Okay, so installing, put the air on safe, remove the mag. For installing CO2, drop the RWS chamber lube. Yeah, oil your powerlets, by the way. Usually about every second or third powerlet, put a drop or two of oil on the top of it or right direct on the seal. That'll keep your seal's longevity for a long, long time. So this is pretty straightforward here, seems to be. So drop the mag and right in the back and throw your bottle in. Make sure that this is unscrewed enough to drop it in. That's nice, it's a spring-loaded little latch. And then we just twist it in and away we go. So that's kind of nice. So my first impression of this, I like the loading system. That's actually kind of cool. They could have actually brought this area down a little bit more maybe, but I guess they wanted to hide it for the realism factor, which is fine. No big deal there. And even your mag is hidden out of the way, so that's kind of cool. Now this thing is not blowback. So on fire, on safe, it just disables everything. On fire, the trigger feels not bad. It's a little stiff, but not too bad. Sights are definitely, oh, looks like we can adjust, or can we? Doesn't look like we have adjustable windage on the, or yeah, it doesn't look like we have adjustable windage. They got that in there somehow, but I don't think we can. Doesn't look like it. Let me just take a little peruse here for removing the capsule, loading BBs. Okay. Pour firing, low velocity, yeah, your CO2 is running low. We'll also do a shot count and see how good we get for strong shots and how many we get, of course. Yeah, this is not talking anything about the sights for being adjustable at all. Got a bunch of little papers with this thing. Oh, speed loader. I should try one of those things out. I'll have to order one. Pull down, press, BB jammed, unloading BBs. Rear sight. So we are going with the rear sight is definitely not adjustable. So as far as that goes, it should be on pretty good. We're going to find out. We're going to have to do some testing. But it does have a Picatinny rail, so if you want to put a laser sight on this thing, and then you'll have adjustable sights. You can put a laser on there, or like a little micro flashlight kind of attachment, whatever you wanted to put on there. That's pretty cool. It did a nice job on it, you know, as far as overall. I mean, it does have, you know, it is plastic, a lot of it. So the majority of it's actually plastic. Easy to load the BBs. So, do we have a lock on this? Well, I guess you're just going to have to hold your thumb down all the way and away you go. It does have little cutouts, so you can just put your fingernail in there, hold it down, and load them up and away you go. So that's alright. And the actual loading area is kind of back in here. So you got to actually hold it upside down and load your BBs in, away you go. And they do give you about, I think they said 250 rounds of BBs with this thing. And of course they're the Umarex brand, so we'll shoot these through. I'm going to run these through the Crony against the Crossmans because I have no idea what these things weigh, but I do have a scale for that, so we'll weigh the differences. Anyways, overall impression so far, trigger's a bit stiff, but not bad. You know, it's decent. I do like the safety, how it disengages everything, so that's awesome. As far as the loading system goes, that works nice. I like the heavy-duty metal clip. That actually gives the gun some weight, because without it, it kind of lightens it up quite a bit. Get that mag in there, and it's a little bit more beefier, so that's nice. Single-handed shooting is going to be fun. That's alright. Glasses are nice. They're actually looking like they're decent. I wonder if they fit. That's a good question. Ooh, yellow eyes. I should keep these for driving in snow blizzards with. I have glasses, so I'm not worried. Alright. Anyways, we'll see. Maybe we'll give them a try. CO2, of course, like I said, because our common CO2 available to us where we live is mainly Crossman. I'm going to run these through my QB78 because it doesn't have seals to worry about as far as this sort of thing goes on the tips. Definitely want to get one of these speed loaders though. That looks interesting. I've seen a few of these on YouTube. Some of these speed loaders work really well. Some of them actually suck, but you know, that'd be kind of handy for loading really quick with. So I'll have to go surf the internet later and see what these things are going to cost me. But anyways, so it was definitely worth the $50 so far. I mean, even just without even shooting it, it's worth $50. Right? So, and normally they're 60. I can drop the mag from either side, even though I'm a lefty. So I can just push the button. So that's kind of handy if you're a left-handed shooter like myself. You'll be able to drop the button either with your thumb if you're a righty or your finger if you're a lefty. So either way, in and out. Extra mags. If the gun proves to be very durable, I will order extra mags for this thing. And then I can just have them preloaded and ready to go. You know, do the whole quick thing. Anyways, we'll see. So that's what I got for you. Stay tuned for cronying. Stay tuned for some target shooting. We'll see how accurate this thing is. I gotta wait for the warmer weather. Even to crony it, I have to wait until it's warmer weather anyways. Otherwise, I mean, CO2 gas is definitely affected by cold weather anyhow. So we want to make it fair and give it its best chance. And we'll run both ammos. Don't shoot BB guns, by the way, at hard objects, especially metal. Okay, I was a kid once too, okay, but back then our BB guns weren't even this high-powered that I had anyways. I'm sure there was stuff this high-powered, I just didn't own it. And even at that, let me tell you, a ricochet from a BB can still hurt you and can still, if it comes back at your eyeball, yeah, it can cause some issues. So don't shoot at metal objects with BB guns. You know, definitely not. There are proper traps for that, or you can take a cardboard box like what we do. We stuff a cardboard box full of newspapers and whatever else we can jam in there, and we shoot the daylights out of the box until it's wasted, and then we get another box and transfer the guts over. So, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more on this gun. See ya.